Why are you doing it? Why do you do the things you do? Why do you do what you do? This is a question we ought to ask ourselves, because knowing the reason why we do the things we do will allow for us to keep going even when we feel like quitting. Knowing the cause for which we do what we do will mean that we are motivated and driven to keep going even when things get tough. I was once asked, Milca, why do you want to become a lawyer? I turned to the person and said, how dare you ask me that question? Of course I want to help people. They looked at me and said, yes, everybody wants to help people, but why do you want to become a lawyer? That question had so much sense and my answer was not good enough, and so I thought to myself and whispered, Milca, why do you want to become a lawyer? And I figured it all out. I want to become a lawyer because I want to be the voice for that person that's unable to defend themselves because they are not familiar with the law. That's why I want to become a lawyer. I want to make sure they are proven innocent because they were falsely accused. That's why I want to become a lawyer. A medical student would turn to you and say, I want to become a doctor because I want to see the smile on the woman's face when she's told her husband is going to be okay because the doctor did everything he could. Or the cry for joy on the little girl's face when she's told mommy is gonna make it because the doctor did the best he knows to do. There has to be a purpose for why we do the things we do. There has to be a drive for why we start doing things. So why do you do the things you do? Is there a particular reason that drives you to keep going? Because why would you keep turning up for that job? Why would you keep waking up every morning even when it feels painful to turn up for those classes if you have no real reason why you're doing it? The reason is the fire in you that never goes out. So you ought to find out the reason why you do the things you do. Everybody has it in them to want to help. At least they claim to do so. But do you know why there are so many unsuccessful people out there? So many quitters and so many people that left halfway through? It's because they had no real reason why they started in the first place. When there's a reason, a real reason, a genuine reason, it might get tough, painful, unbearable, but the reason will make sure you keep going. The reason will be that fire in you that never goes out. What drives you? What keeps you going? That's my question to you. And if you don't have an answer to this question, stop thinking. Start reflecting. Do you just want to do it because everyone else is doing it, or do you just want to do it because it sounds nice to do? A lot of people know that once they start something that it will get hard halfway through. But when it does get hard, they complain and give up. But you knew it was going to get hard. Clearly you had no reason why you started in the first place. What's the purpose for why you want to do it, or for why you are doing it? Listen, if you do not know the answer to that today, take some time out and reflect on why you do the things you do. Because they take up your time, your energy, your effort. And if you don't actually have a reason why you're doing it, you're wasting your time. So I'm urging you to find out why you do the things you do, and why do you keep going.